Hello, I'm going to show you how to change the battery on a non-comfort access key for BMW. This is for a 2006 325i, and there's no compartment on the back to open to change the battery. And at first you may think, oh, this is going to be easy. I just open the back of it, put in a new battery, and there we go. But no, it's amazingly difficult. You have to, first of all, you've got to cut open this case with a knife, and you have to be very careful. I've already done this. It took me maybe half an hour or more of making small strokes, and please cut away from yourself, doing small strokes all along here over and over and over until you get through, and it's really easy to cut yourself doing this. So I really recommend just doing small strokes here and until you finally get it all the way open and cut away from it. Now, I haven't done this before, so we're both going to learn how to do this. I have seen that it costs about $180 to $225 to get a new key. It's from the dealer, so I'm going the other way, and this is also an expose of how much effort I'm willing to go to save maybe $100, because there are some expenses. There's I bought a new case that was that must have been about $8. I bought a soldering iron that was $17 and something with a little kit. Bought the battery, which is a special battery, a rechargeable battery, not the I'll leave the information on what battery number it was, and it's got to have prongs in the right place. So there are a number of elements that you have to buy. Anyway, here we go. Now, one other thing I would say is make sure you have all your supplies before you start this, because wouldn't it not be good if you got it all apart and then you realized, oh, I need to go to the store and get a soldering iron. Well, but my key is all apart. So how are you going to get there? So get all your stuff together before you start. As I mentioned, I already took this apart previously. It took me a while. Here's what's inside. There is a little chip, and it has this battery. And the battery is soldered on there. There are some little points of solder around here. It actually has a couple of little prongs that go down through the circuit board, and that's what we want to remove rather than trying to slide this metal part off. And so that's one reason you have the soldering iron, is to melt these points and take the battery out. Okay, here I've gotten one of them melted and out of there. I'm going to do the other one. The soldering iron needs to heat up for a while, and then the solder needs to get hot enough. Eventually it turns kind of liquid, and the little pin will come out, supposedly. How much soldering have I done? 0 in my life. But there, I did it. Got it out. Now, the soldering kit comes with this little tool that helps you get out the old solder. Now the little tool I have that came with the kit will, you can melt the solder, and then this little suction tool supposedly gets the rest of the solder, just sucks it up into its body. Try that again. Well, that's semi-clear. Do the other one. I think we're almost there. Let's say that's sort of good. Now, one more. I'm just doing this on the back of a cookie sheet. Okay, that's a little cleaner. Okay. Now let's see if the new battery fits in there. Yep, that'll fit. So you have to make sure you get the right kind of battery, because there's a lot of similar batteries. They have the prongs, but they're 180 degrees from each other instead of 90 degrees. You want the 90 degree one, where there's one prong here and one prong here. Now, I just need to solder that in position. That looks like it's okay. Seems the prongs don't quite line up perfectly with the holes, but I think we're all right. So now, they say to use gloves while you're handling the solder, because sometimes there's lead in the solder, and that's not good to handle. Oops. Not working. Okay. There's one pin done, I think. Note that a little better. Okay. Still right around there. Try not to get on any of the other little pins and stuff. Who knows what that would do. But it looks like it's pretty much encased the pin of the battery. It's a little blobbier than the original, but it looks alright for the first time. I'm going to unplug my tool. That over here, and then I just let that cool. Now, one thing about this new case that I ordered, it came snapped together, which I thought, oh well, that's good. So next time if that happens, I can just unsnap it instead of have to cut it open. But it was hard to get open even so. I found that if you put a knife in there between these top two parts that holds onto the key ring and pry it open from there, that works best. Okay, that maybe is on there good enough now and cooled off a little bit. It's sticking up a little more than the old one, but let's see if that will fit in the new deal. Okay, everything's in there, right? It's a little tight, but okay. I think that's. We'll see if that works. Okay, here's the test. Here's the car. Does my new key work? It locks the doors. It unlocks the doors. Yes. I could do that all day. It's been a while. And does it start up? Yep. It's all good. It worked. Now this battery probably needs to be charged, but I'm not going to do that now. But the new setup works, and apparently it will start even if the battery's dead. But what won't work is the car door lock from the remote. So now that's working, and that is fantastic. It worked. So there you go. That's how to do it.